How the heck are you guys? My name is Fastidious. Welcome to my channel and welcome to day 32 in our free-to-play series. Let's get right on into it. I goofed. I believe I've made my first mistake. Maybe I made some smaller ones, but my first significant mistake since I've started this, what I believe to be highly efficient free-to-play account. So what was that? Last night I went out, not to do anything crazy, but I'm in New York right now. I went to see some of my friends. The night got away from me slightly, and I missed my guild boss. I missed completing all my quests. I missed my faction trials. Maybe you guys are being like, not such a mistake, it happens, but it drives me crazy, and I guess that's what I wanted this video to be about. I guess because I think it might be relatable. Like, I think a lot of us get addicted to these games, and we have maybe slightly healthy, but in other ways maybe less than slightly unhealthy relationships to them. This is actually, I just went back through my old YouTube videos, and I was actually on day 27 of my free-to-play series for Raid Shadow Legends, that I had a video called, like, I freaking goofed, or something like that. And it was the same thing. I, like, let real life get in the way of my important fantasy RPG life. And it's tough. Like, it sounds so stupid, but it really, really upsets me. Like, I'm not gonna, like, lose sleep over it, but I have been thinking about it, like, all day. Because it's just, like, I don't know, and I guess that's what I want to explore. It kind of makes me question the nature of my relationship to these games, and I'm wondering how you guys feel as well, so maybe we could get a little comment section going down below. But basically, I don't know, it feels like, I think one of the reasons I'm attracted to these games, besides like the cool graphics and you get to play fun games and use your brain a little bit, but also not, is the structure. I think I started playing Raid, I think maybe like a lot of us during COVID. I'm starting with Raid because that's kind of my progression to get here with Watcher of Realms. And yeah, you kind of feel like, at least for me, I was like finishing my master's, and then I had nothing to do, and I hadn't gotten a job yet, and it's like, now I have tasks, you know? These are my quests I have to do every day, and ooh, look, these Oracle trials, or these events, these provide structure to my day and goals, and give me objectives, and that's nice, and it feels good. But on the same token, I start, like, especially obviously me, because I'm like making these braggy free-to-play series, I guess, or whatever, instructional, whether you view me in a positive light or negative light, basically saying, like, look how hard I grind, look how much time I spend, look how efficiently I do it. So when those moments happen, when that doesn't happen, I do feel like a hit inside myself, and I'm like kind of beat myself up over it. And maybe that's not a terrible thing, because it's like, I think I do the same thing in real life too. Like, I'm trying to hit my deadlines with my real job, with this job, with social things, family things, of course, but it's like, I don't know, maybe it's also a reflection that we're a little too hard on ourselves, or maybe I am, or maybe at least that's not to make it too broad, but to focus on this game, maybe just a little too obsessed with something that maybe I shouldn't be so obsessed with. I don't know. Let me know if you guys feel this at all. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, I already opened the guild boss that we could have done when the day turned over, because it was 2 game days ago, or a day and a half game days ago that happened. But like, the rewards in guild boss kind of stink, you know? The faction trials are the longest grind ever. Like, what are we doing? Like, this takes like me 2 or 3 days to get enough to get 1 level now. It's super worth it. Another 1% rage regen. You know, when we get the HP bonus, like, that adds up over time, right? It's a long grind, but it's not like missing 1 day of the faction trials or 1 day in guild boss is really going to set you back in any kind of monumental way where I'm going to get lit up in the comments about how I'm a clown now or something like that, right? I mean, let's look at maybe light me up for that. Who knows? Like Guild Boss 2 max rewards. Like, I don't get these things. I almost never get my I never get my max potential rewards. I'm getting these crystals, which are nice, the rare crystals, which are not nice. These things are so annoying. Like, it's so frustrating. Like, where do they got off giving us freaking promotion insignias? The energy is like whatever, but it's glowing blue a lot, and you know, I don't think I've ever gotten a 5-star psychic power from this. Probably I have got gems. I mean, it's fine. Like, I want it. I want the reward. But it's not the end of the world. But it kind of briefly does feel like it. I really get really upset. I mean, we can look here. We are getting still not at the 3rd chest yet. I'm actually still like 1,000 away. The video tomorrow will certainly be on guild boss, I believe, because it's about time we address that, because I'm stagnating, but we're working on it. If you look here, I get this chest, and I have this opportunity to get the epic soul stone. It's never happened for me. I have been quite lucky, and I've gotten like 2 or 3 times I've gotten a legendary skill crystal. So yeah, I mean, there's potential juice, right? that we can squeeze here. Like, there's meat on the bone. So it's not like, you know, I forgot I had let my arena battles go to max for an extra hour. I'm not being that nitpicky, but it's also really not the end of the world. But yeah, honestly, this is towards the end of what I wanted to say. It's just like, I'm curious how you guys feel or if you have evaluated it. Maybe you haven't, maybe I'm overthinking it, but your personal connections to games like this. Because, like, let's be honest, maybe some of you just like find me entertaining or you kind of like the game, but the vast majority of us are watching this video, hopefully a little bit because of me, but really because you're so into the game that you want to get on and watch a video just so you can get Watchers of Realms from all angles. You want to get it on your fingers and in your eyes and in your ears. And that was me. Like, truth be told, pull back the curtain, I don't watch content anymore. It's been a while. Since maybe part of the reason, now this is gonna be a tangent, maybe part of the reason because I make it, but also part of the reason, like, I associate it with like a time when I was like truly deeply obsessed with Raid. Raid is like, it's always gonna be part of my history in the gaming world. Also, but I'd say another big thing is I don't want to like watch Watchers of Realms stuff and like accidentally steal stuff. You guys know I like to figure stuff out by myself. But anyway, but I know when I did watch tons of it, it was because I was like so into it. And that's not a bad thing. Keep watching me. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, you get so into it, right? And so invested. So I am still very invested. Like, I shape my schedule around this. I've been in New York already for, what is it? It's Thursday now. I've been in New York for like 5 or 6 days. And every day I've worked at least 6 or 7 hours. And a lot of the days I've still worked like my full day. And when I say work, I mean not even play the game. I've barely been playing the game. I mean like stream, prepare content, film content, edit, work on my Discord, meet with people on voice call and stuff like this. I take it very seriously, right? But then I do also have this part of me, like maybe it's like the little gamer inside of me. That sounds weird. That loves the game, and then it's like, I can't believe I slipped up and let that happen. Maybe this is the most boring video ever. This is very long-winded. But I know at some point it can become unhealthy, and maybe that's kind of how I want to wrap it up. Maybe one of the final straws for me with Raid, not like full on quitting, but definitely kind of giving up. You guys can dig this stuff up if you want. So by the way, it was day 27, the Goofed episode, if you want to dig up my old Raid series. But then also, I don't remember when it was towards the very end, I pulled the dupe Kymar. So if anyone doesn't know, that'd be like pulling, in this champion dupes give you awakenings, but in that game it doesn't, but you can use the same champion multiple times, even on the same team, but you also couldn't take gear off of it, so it'd be helpful maybe to have a really amazing champion. You could gear them in 2 different ways. So not a bad pull. It was like pulling like we don't have so much support in this game, but imagine if you could do build Dolores 2 ways. Totally different champion, but a support champion that will boost your whole team, right? So people are like, that's great, but I was super bummed out because I pulled him while rushing to finish a fusion event, kind of like what we have live for Lunaria right now. On my way home from, like, again, going out. I had work, I went out with some colleagues, and then, you know, the night gets away from you a little, and like you can't adhere to your strict schedule of like, I gotta be home by 12 to game. Maybe this is relatable, maybe it isn't, but it really broke my heart because I blew a whole fusion just because I like tried to enjoy my life for a second. And like, maybe I was whining, maybe it was copium. I like went on and I made a video, like I said, you can dig it up, and I was like probably a little bit of being an emming, complaining. But it's frustrating how it, like, okay, let's end on a positive note. I think it's really frustrating how these games can really take over your life. And I think in a way, Watcher of Realms has taken over my life, but that's by choice. And then let's end on a happy note, right? A little ray of sunshine. I think Beard Energy taught me that when we did our collaboration on his channel. So shout out to Beard. This game has not forced me to spend any more than, I'm grinding hard. So like, I probably still should spend like 2 hours in the game. Or 1.5 hours, whatever it is, but I don't need to spend any more than that. Like, and I appreciate that. And I guess maybe that's why I'm enjoying the game so much. I think part of the reason I'm enjoying the game so much is you guys, the community. I really think it's more fun to stream and do interactive stuff and hang out on Discord than something like Raid, where it was kind of like you have the experts, which maybe I was getting towards, and then you have the people that you just tell them what to do. But this game is feels more collaborative when we do things together, so I really like that. But then also, I feel like I have more agency. Like, we don't have any fusions, at least not yet. Keep in mind, it is early days. We're on, like, what, the 2nd or 3rd month of the game. I've only been playing for just over 1 month. But, like, this, like, let's just call a spade a spade. This Lunaria fusion, if you're just trying to get 1 copy, is stupidly easy. Like, I almost wish I had gone back and started another free-to-play account, like, 4 days before it started, just to prove that, like, doesn't matter what you're farming, you can just do it. Like, there's so many opportunities to get shards. There's so many shards you can leave on the table. If you're like me and you don't spend money, you'll get put in groups that you can actually have a chance at winning. I mean, look at this. The 3 of us are running away with it. So like, we'll get podium shards. And that's gonna be the 2nd time or 3rd time we've already gotten podium shards, which is pretty cool. So So yeah, that's a happy note to end on. I mean, this game, let me know if you've had a different experience. I feel this game, the amount I play, which is significant, is because I'm choosing to do so. So maybe that's something else to address at a later date. But right now, I'm pretty happy doing it. I'm very happy making content. I'm sorry, anyone that was pulling for me to pitch this perfect game. That's not going to happen. But yeah, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all are thinking. I've been Fastidious. If you like this video, if you like this kind of like just straight up like therapy session to the camera, let me know. We could always do more. I always have things to say. So let me know in the comments. You can leave a comment. Maybe your mom has some insight so you can share the video with her, or just like the video. It really does mean a lot. And to reiterate, I mean, if you made it this far, maybe you care about me as a creator. This very much is my full-time job right now. So any little tiny bit of support, not even monetary, just clicking a couple buttons, it does mean a lot. That all being said, I've been Fastidious. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.